Okay, let's talk about how we calculate a linear equation from 2 points, if we're given 2 points. Okay, the shape or the form that it'll be in is a bit like that one that I've got there. It'll be in our standard form, more or less, where we are trying to find the gradient and we're trying to find the y-intercept. They're the two things that we're missing from what we're trying to do. Now, we know about finding the gradient. We know that the gradient is really the change in the y-axis divided by the change in the run axis, or the y over the x, the delta y, delta x. Delta just means change in. Anyway, the formula that we end up using is this one here. Y2 minus y1 divided by x2 take x1. This is all revision. You should know about this stuff already. Okay, so I'm given 2 points. Here they are here in blue. I'm given the point 1, 1 and the point 10, 21. First thing I need to do is I need to decide which one are my x1, which are my y1. And this is how I've chosen to note them. First step number 1 is to find the gradient. We're going to find the gradient using this formula. y2 take y1 over x2 take x1. I then substitute in the values that I determined up here for each of their y values. It'll look like this. And I'm going to end up with 20 over 9, or basically 2 and 2/9. Could leave it as either, whatever. I then take this number, this m value, our gradient, and I can substitute that back into our general form. Okay, so I could do this. I could say, well, if m is 2 and 2/9, then I could write the general form like this. Y is equal to 2 and 2/9 x plus c. Okay. I can then use one of my pairs of points. I can then substitute those pairs in for values of x and y to determine what my c value is. So I'm going to use the easiest one. I'm going to use x where is 1 and y is equal to 1. So I substitute those into the equation. Now I'm not going to spend time going through the actual calculation, the working out of this. I'll talk you through it, but this is where I ended up for my C. So I had 2 and 2/9 multiplied by my x value of 1 plus my C. How do I get rid of plus 2 and 2/9? Well, I take 2 and 2/9 from both sides of the equation. So 1 minus 20 over 9. So really 1 is equivalent to 9 over 9. That's 1. So if we take them away, we're going to end up with negative 11 over 9. And that will be negative 1 and 2/9. And I can then say that here in this last line, this is the specific form. This is the specific linear equation that these 2 points that I had before, these ones, the line that they make is specifically written as this here, as this one right here. Okay, so that's the way that you do it if you're given 2 points. It's pretty easy if you've been given the gradient and 1 point, because you've already been given the m, you just got to find the c. But that's the process. That is how it's done in each case.